glass walls, the public would be in uproar.
Yeah. Horrible. There's a reason why you can't see.
We were just at a cow save and the trucks weren't turning up because they'd been tipped off by the slaughterhouse and the police that we were there waiting for them. So we had to go around the corner to a nearby slaughterhouse for pigs, and the truck just came by, didn't it?
It did, and this is the first time we've been to any kind of vigil, any kind of bearing witness, and it's just...
There are no words. It's something that one has to experience in order to be able to empathise. And beautiful, beautiful beings, just in the most horrific of conditions. I can't believe how crammed in they were.
They are so gentle, they're so demoralised.
They had nothing left. They were spent. So many of them were, just passed out. We went to offer them water.
They didn't even want the water.
No,
they were just empty, like empty shells.
Yeah.
But they were so big and so placid. And just touching them, it was like touching a piece of history, you know, like this is a time in history that will one day no longer exist.
No.
And it's like, I don't even know what to say, guys.
Like,
This is
if you put dogs in that truck instead of pigs, it would be illegal. But what is the difference ultimately between a pig and a dog in their ability to suffer, which is all that matters? So imagine your family dog, you know, and the family dogs of your friends and family who were rounded up and put on a truck. You know, you wouldn't stand for it, but this is what happens when we pay for, you know, bacon and eggs and dairy and meat.
I think the reality just hit us very, very hard, and this is why it's so important to bear witness. You know, even if you're not vegan, especially if you're not vegan, come to one of these events and look into the eyes of those animals. My hands were shaking.
And you'll realise that you're looking into the eye, you know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And, you know, these animals were just...
Empty. They were just like they had lost everything. And I can't believe that this is their last few seconds of life. And now they're in that slaughterhouse and they're having their throats slit.
All for 5 minutes of pleasure for a sandwich.
It's got to stop.
You know,
it's got to stop. You can hear their screams. They are absolutely terrified on the other side of this wall. These pigs will be lowered into a gas chamber and they will burn from the inside out, and then they will have their throats slit. This is where bacon comes from. And I think the screams are just terrifying. They absolutely know what's going on and they are so scared in there. You can hear it in their voice. It's really horrible to hear the sounds. And just like that, their life will now end. They'll end up behind this gate here. They'll be screaming and they'll have their throats slit. Just like that. So many jammed into that truck.
Oh. That's just pure torment, isn't it? Listen to that. Tormenting them. If they were dogs in there, we would be running, you should be helping us, we'd be running in there to save them, but because they're pigs, no one cares about them. This is how they're treated, you know.
If there were glass walls, the public would be in uproar.
Yeah. Horrible. There's a reason why you can't see them. Every single person here wasn't born a vegan. Just come across information that shows the reality of what's happening and oh God, hang on a second. Wouldn't accept it for dogs and cats that we love and cherish in our family. We've been on the other side. Totally understand.
Not being, I've been a police officer. I've been a non-vegan. I know, and I was consuming this fear and suffering for years.
Absolutely loved it. Thought it was normal, natural and necessary as everybody does.
Personal choice? Nah, not really. Not when animals are involved. It's not a personal choice. It's a choice that involves murdering animals.
If they were dogs and we were protesting to save the dogs, you wouldn't say, I respect your choice to not eat the dogs while you continue to eat the dogs. You know, you'd go, eating dogs is wrong, that's like we're saying, yeah, eating pigs is wrong. And that's alright. I mean, it's difficult to get somebody to understand something when their paycheck depends on them not understanding it. So that reaction, that's just normal, you know, I wouldn't expect anything
Like the salami, while there's animals in there like being tormented and tortured, lowered into a gas chamber, and they're like, yeah, go bacon. You know what I mean?